Bonjour tout le monde. Aujourd'hui, c'est mercredi, le 19 janvier. Le mercredi, en général, il y a un meet. I typically have a meet, and I will go ahead and open it up at 11:30, which is pretty soon. But I haven't had anybody show up so far, so I'm wondering if, because of people's schedules, that's just not possible this semester. So we shall see. But here, anyway, is a video for aujourd'hui. La question de la semaine et le mot de passe. Both of these are going into your flip grid. Donc, le mot de passe, moi aussi, moi non plus. Et la question de la semaine, qu'est-ce que tu as fait pendant le long weekend? Remember, we're going to Jamboard here for our options. For my own flip grid, I said, pendant le weekend, le long weekend, j'ai cuisiné. Looks like Lauren will also say the same thing. Grace says, j'ai passé du temps avec ma famille. So that's what's going to go into that section of your flip grid. Aujourd'hui dans l'histoire. Aujourd'hui, c'est mercredi le 19 janvier, l'anniversaire de Paul Cézanne. Paul Cézanne était un artiste français. Il est né en 1839 et il est mort le 22 octobre 1906. Il a fait de l'art, so he made art, post-impressionniste et de l'art moderne. If you're familiar with the Impressionists like Monet, their work was considered pretty new and was even mocked at first because it was not realist. It didn't look like what they were painting necessarily. It looked more like an impression of that, or the object in different light, etc. So that eventually was accepted, and then that movement kind of evolved into the post-impressionist movement, post-impressionniste. So these artists were also making work that was not the norm. They were kind of going outside the box and making work that was a little bit less than something that would look like a picture, but maybe in some cases a little bit more realistic than some of the Impressionists. If you don't understand what I was just talking about, don't worry about it, but post-impressionniste is just referring to his art style. Son art a inspiré Pablo Picasso et le mouvement cubiste. So he was not himself cubiste, but he was the inspiration for that art movement. Il est mort d'une pneumonie, pneumonia, parce qu'il travaillait à l'extérieur quand il faisait froid. Okay, those gestures should help you with numéro 2, and I mentioned the answer to numéro 1 earlier. So make sure you answer that in Schoology. Your flip grid, whatever it's called. Here's the link. You also have a Schoology assignment with this link. Bonjour, mot de passe, etc. If you watch my video in the flip website, then you will be able to really kind of see what I'm looking for there. Lastly, Walter is what Le Singe is named in this story. Pas Gary, mais Walter. So you have a reading assessment. I talked about this a little bit yesterday, gave you some strategies for how to study for it. So today you are taking the assessment. It is on Schoology, so you'll just go to today's folder, cette semaine, mercredi, et voilà. Flip, aujourd'hui dans l'histoire, a reading assessment. And you'll follow the instructions. It's very straightforward. And if you have any questions, of course, just let me know. And once you finish that, you are finished for aujourd'hui. Au revoir tout le monde.